What it is, Niners fans, what it do, Niners fans? Fresh off the NFL draft. Hey, what you think? Please tell me in the comments what you think. I think we addressed needs. I think they had a board and they stuck to it. Their board might not be consensus board. We just have to somehow, some way, we got to understand that they're not after what everybody else after. They have key traits that they are looking for, and that they're finding those in certain players, and you see it when certain players be outstanding for us. Moving along, let's get right into this NFL draft. First pick, 6'2", out of Ole Miss, 210, wide receiver, Dejon Stribbler. Man, I don't know what they talking about, but what do you want in a wide receiver that we draft for this early in the draft? I want him to have 4.3, 4.4 speed. I want him to be a yak monster. I want him to go out there and block so the runners could get to the outside zone and run that offense the way we really want to run it. I want him to make tough catches across the middle, little curl routes, little slant routes, little cross routes. I want him to be able to catch that, and I want him to be able to get yak. Ain't that who they drafted? I'm looking at it, I'm like, ain't that who they drafted? It might not have been Denzel Boston. I wanted Denzel Boston. It might not have been Lemon. My draft crush. I don't know what more they could do, but draft the players they think can help this offense. The young man can block. Comes from an RPO offense. He can block. He can really block. He's strong. He's a yak monster. He has great hands. He had one drop last season. That's what I'm looking at. Man, I watched every catch from his from last season, and I'm like, dang, he got strong hands. He got big mittens. Them Jones, he got big hands. He got 10-inch hands. He run a 4.3, 6'2", great blocker. That's our second round pick for 2026, ladies and gentlemen. You add him to an already young receiver called Ricky Pearsall. Then you got the old heads and Michael Evans and Christian Kirk. I think we could do something with that four right there. Right. So if you add him to a room with DeMarcus Robinson, veteran, a young Jordan Watkins, a young Jacob Cowan, with the leadership of Evans and Kirk, leaning on Pearsall and now Stribbler, as well as Cowan and Watkins, you can't tell me you can't get a strong 5'6" wide receiver out that crew with the leadership roller down here. Young and nice, man. I don't know what they're talking about. I see people grade him as a C and all these other. I don't see it like that. I see it like they got the receiver that they wanted. Blocker. He can get out there and block if nothing else. And he can catch. And he has strong hands. And he has a 4.3 speed. I don't know. Maybe his age didn't get him enough publicity. I don't know. Look good to me. What if they finally get one right? It'll be a good time, right? A 6'2", 4'3", strong hands, great blocker, young man. Man, good pick. Good pick. Yak monster. You gotta say yak monster. I love the pick. When we first got it, I was like, dang, we could have got Denzel Boston. Like I think the world of Denzel Boston. I thought we could have got Denzel Boston or took the safety from to ECW, E-Man. But the more and more I watch Younger, and I've watched every one of his catches from last season. Whenever you see him blocking, he gives full effort. He's a strong blocker. He's trying to put him in the Gatorade. Yak after the catch, he's a monster. He's fighting for every yard. Man, good pick. A great pick. I love it. Addressed the need. We had a need to get some quality at the wide receiver position. Give Kyle a reason to put a rookie on the field when needed. Okay, 49ers fans, let's talk about this third round pick. Coming in at number 70, 6'3", 240, edge for a 4.3 or outside linebacker for a 3.4 maybe. Pass rush specialist, Mr. Win pass rate percentage. He's the man. He's the man down there at Texas Tech. Like everything about him. During this draft, looking at players that we knew that 49ers would have to draft, we knew we had to get an edge. It was just how soon, first round, second round. Um, Glad the way they did it. Glad they took their wide receiver first and took edge second, because it was a lot of quality edge rushers in this draft. Let's not be mistaken. This is a pretty good edge rush draft, as well as a safety draft that we'll talk about later. But let's talk about Romello Height. He'll be great to play on the opposite side of the defensive line of Bosa. That'd be a great edge pass rush on third down. Not quite ready for run responsibilities yet, but we got enough edges that's quality enough to play on first and second down, and bring Youngin in on third down to go get the quarterback. Let's go get him. That's quality pick for me. One of my draft crushes. I have my eye on him. Joseph from Tennessee. Derek Moore. The kid from Penn State, Malachi. Had my eye on quite a few edges, but Romello Height stood out. Great pass rusher. He could drop in the coverage. Something that our DC likes to do with his outside linebacker type pass rush special types, like to drop them in college, drop them in coverage. Throws the quarterback off, expecting that rush to come. Nope. Pick, tip, whatever, tip drill, whatever. Quality pick. That's 2 for 2. They hit on the wide receiver and they hit on the edge specialist. Good job, Mr. Lynch. I like everything they've done so far. All right, 49ers fans. Pick number 90, third round pick, Kalion Black, running back out of Indiana. 5'10", 211 pounds. Great power, strong legs. Bursts of power. Had an 85 rushing grade with PFF, 84 zone grade with PFF. The only thing I was thinking about Youngin, I know he ain't got that top end speed, but you don't need that with the zone. You just need somebody to make one cut and get ghosts. The one thing I was worried about was him not being a receiving back in Indiana. He was more so kept in the backfield to block when they pass, not necessarily running. Not necessarily receiving. But looking into his history, going back to when he was at James Madison University, he was used in the receiving game. Actually, his freshman season, he caught 17 catches, and then his sophomore season, he caught 27 receptions. So he was used more in the receiving game in James Madison, but then when he went to Indiana, he was used more in the blocking and strictly running. He did run for 1,000 yards on the way to a national championship. Good blocker, strong legs. I know that he can catch the ball. He just wasn't used in that facet when he was in Indiana. I was saying my only worry about him was the receiving, but now knowing that he was used in the receiving game when he was in James Madison, great pick. You bring him in, now you got him, you got Garendo, and you got the kid from Oregon. That's 3 running backs right there, right behind C-Mac. One of them should emerge out of training camp as the clear number 2. I hope all 3 of them emerge out the training camp as the clear number 2. And we just got running back after running back after running back, and we just running the ball the way we want to run the ball. Then hitting them with the play action. You know how we do. Good pick. That's 3 for 3 for me. They were saying we needed to add another running back to the running back room. I'm cool with that. I love good competition. I think I spoke on that when looking at our roster breakdown before the NFL draft. What we needed to add. Wide receiver edge was one of my top 2 positions needed. Running back was also looked at as we needed to add through the draft or through free agency. So they hitting on everything. Might not have been the people that I wanted. Might not have been the players that I wanted. Might not have been consensus ranking. But it's quality players, no doubt. Let's give them credit. Another good pick, Mr. Lynch. Okay, 49ers fans, moving right along. We got Grayson Horton, defensive tackle out of Oklahoma, 6'2", 292. Had great scores on PFF as far as his grade against the rush and against the pass. Fast, quick, good against the run, good against the pass, gets into the backfield. 21st in total pressures for his position. That's pretty good. All the defensive tackles in the NCAA, he was 21st in his position in pressures. That's pretty good. That show you how good he was. Last season, 5 sacks, 22 hurries. Makes the defensive tackle run better. You're supposed to add pressure to make them boys turn into diamonds. You know what I'm talking about? You add pressure. Here we are, another good player added. You can never be wrong adding to the defensive line. Add some more beef to that defensive line. We already got Osa. We already got West. We already got the kid out of Texas. Now you add Horton. Man, they killing the draft. They killing the draft. Got him at pick 107, just outside the top 100. Man, good pick. Good pick, Mr. Lynch. Okay, Niners fans, so who we are? They finally decided to address the offensive line. Everybody wants us to address the offensive line, me included. Ever since we lost that first Super Bowl to the Chiefs, couldn't stand the offensive line the way they just don't prioritize it, and it's cool. I'm moving along. I'm not gonna. We spend a whole day talking about that. Okay, so now we pick Carver Willis, pick 127 in the 4th round. 6'5", 303 out of Washington, offensive lineman. I call him offensive lineman because he played tackle, and now most likely moving into the interior. And he said that. He said that he willing to do whatever the Niners need us to do. If he wants to play an interior, he'll play guard or center. I was like, okay, that's cool. Glad that he knows that he works for us. He's not coming in and being no deal or nothing. They said he had an attitude problem, being arrogant. I don't have a problem with that. Be arrogant. Say it ain't a defensive lineman in this world that can get around you, that can put you on roller skates. I want you to have that attitude. Be cocky with it. Nothing wrong with that. The most talented athletes in the world are arrogant. You didn't know? You didn't know Michael Jordan is arrogant? You didn't know Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, was arrogant? You know the greatest football players in the world are arrogant? You have to be. It's a mentality. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. You ain't just humble. Oh, yeah. He's a great competitor. Yeah, you say that, man. It sound you like, man, I tears in. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. Okay, I'm cool with that. We finally addressed the offensive line. He's going to come in and compete with Robert Jones and the interior lineman that we got from the Eagles. Good pick. Another good pick. Good job, Mr. Lynch. Okay, 49ers fans, moving right along. Man, I'm going to butcher this kid's name, but you know what it is. Effian's Prasad, 139th pick, 4th round. 6'4", 195 out of Washington. Man, 6'4". And he got good speed. He run a 4.4. His zone grade was a 73. His man grade was a 66 from PFF. His rush defense was 82. Arm length was 33 inches. Great young cornerback. Don't know if he gonna make the team. Might end up on the practice squad. We deep at corner. Corner won't be a problem. Morris came in, made sure we got stacked at the corner. We got corners for days. Makes me wonder if they out on Ronaldo Green. Remember how he got chewed out? He's a man corner. 49ers prefer zone. This is here. He's a zone corner. Yeah, right. I heard rumblings that Ronaldo Green is speaking about him maybe getting traded. I wouldn't be out on him. Plays great. Just take him time, give Youngin some time to adapt. Lenore was the same way. He was getting burnt early in his career. Then he got it together. So I'm not out on Ronaldo Green, and I think this is a good pick. If not for this season, for next season. We signed a lot of corners to 1-year deals this season. So, good pick. Another great pick. Maybe not addressing this season's need, but definitely a future need. But we don't know how this season gonna go. Well, we know Younger might get on the field running a 4-4, and he's 6'4". Sheesh. Nice size corner. Another good pick, Mr. Lynch. Okay, 49ers fans, now we up on the 5th round. Pick 154. Jayden Duggar out of Louisiana Lafayette. He was a transfer from Georgetown. From Georgetown to Louisiana Lafayette. Good size linebacker. Used to be a safety. Definitely a developmental linebacker, but 49ers are good at developing linebackers. We've created a lot of great monsters over the years of our developing linebackers. 6'4", 240, 35-inch arms. Sheesh. He probably could sit on one side of the car and open the other door. Looking at his tape, looks like he will be a quality zone, like getting coverage linebacker, off-ball linebacker. They used him at the edge. They used him all over the field down in Louisiana, Lafayette. Right up tackles last season, over 100. Good pick, 7-foot wingspan. Another good pick, Mr. Lynch, developmental piece. I'm not mad at that at all. Go Niners. Okay, 49ers, I'm wrapping this one up. This is Mr. Enrique Cruz Jr. 6'5", 313. We picked him at 179 in the 5th round. Offensive tackle out of Kansas. Looks like a solid rotational tackle. Don't know if he'll develop into a starter. Who knows? Not enough tape on him for me really to tell you that. I wouldn't say that anyway. Like, you never know. Some things make kids work hard. Some things make kids take it easy. Cool. We wanted to get offensive lineman depth, get younger, get some young talent up in there. We did that. We brought in 2 rookies. Then we want. Might not have been the kids that I wanted. Might not have been the kids that you wanted. I had my eye on Parker from Duke. Had my name on my eye on World from Oregon. That tore his ACL up. Had my eye on a couple O-linemen. These 2 guys I honestly say weren't on my radar. But I'm sure the 49ers seeing some qualities in them to make them want to invest in these young men. Got ourselves 1 interior lineman. We got ourselves a swing tackle. That's wrapping it up. I think they had a great draft. Might not have been consensus again, but I think they had a good draft. They addressed all of our needs. And what more can you ask? I'm the 49ers mailman, and I just delivered.